Hello, fellow tube surfers, this is Bubba Drew, and welcome back to Reckless Driver. I'm really excited to be saying this. There's a new update out right now. It promises to... I guess I'll do a new player. It expands the city. It has some new races. It appears as though the traffic, pedestrian, and police density actually have... little meters you can adjust. And it looks like there's going to be a new mode as well. It's called Pursuit. Oh, and did I mention that there's races finally? Alright, anyways. First I want to start by going into cruise, though. Let me increase the traffic to maximum, the pedestrian to maximum, and the police density to maximum. Because, you know, for science. From what I know, they've added the sports hatch, which is this thing right here. Kind of looks like an Audi B1. Or, is that what it's called? B1 or A1? I can't remember. I believe that's it for vehicles. Of course, people can make so much more. Actually, now that I think of it, they could probably make races as well. But I don't know. It's all up to the developer of the game. So, let's get right into it. I'm going to cruise around for a little bit, and then I'm just going to delve into some of the races. Oh, the anticipation's killing me. Alright, it appears as though there's still some places that are unfinished. What's in here is the car. Oh, wow, that... Okay. Well, the buildings and curves and stuff are a bit... Okay, that was a tree. I just hit that and didn't even know it was there. But yeah, it looks like some places have been expanded upon. Okay, you can still drive underwater. That's actually kind of cool. Some walls to protect you from going over the edge. Ooh, there's one of those taxis again. And yeah, for those of you who don't remember or haven't been around long enough to see this game, what it is it's a freeware type game that promises to bring back the flavor of racing that Midtown Madness had, which I personally think is awesome. That was a huge part of my childhood, and it was one, it was really the first open world game I ever played, and one of the first racing games I ever really got into. Heck, I was actually really kind of obsessed with it. But then again, I was young. And it was a bit hard at that age. I actually revisited it a few days ago. Well, not a few days ago, a few weeks ago. And it still is pretty difficult and still pretty fun to play after all these years. And I gotta say, I really hope that this game really makes it. Because I feel like this kind of game, you know, extreme modding capabilities, kind of needs to come back. I mean, there's games out there that have mods and stuff, but they're a bit complex to install and all that. And this is just kind of easy. Still looks like the city is a bit, it's still a bit unfinished, but oh well. It's good to have a new build. That's the big thing. I'm just trying to explore and see what all is new. Ooh, there's a big black monolith. The other thing is that I'm probably going to have to reinstall all the mods that I've gathered. Heck, maybe some mods will run better with this new update. Okay, I think it's about time I tested out some of the races now. So how this is going to go is I'm going to try one of each race, so one blitz, one checkpoint, and one circuit, just to kind of give the whole feel of how the racing is going to be. So I'm going to start out with a blitz race. This one's called Tight Fit. It appears as though there's about 5 in each, I think. Yeah, there's 5 in each. Alright, but we're going to start at blitz, and I thought, you know, a blitz race, why not have a police car? Because they're good at going from point A to point B pretty quickly. Even though a Porsche 914 isn't exactly the best police car. Actually, now that I think of it. Anyways, I'm not going to get any trivia. So, let's get into this race. It's going to be good. It's a whole new aspect of the game. Loading. Oh, look at that. It's got like the checkpoints and everything from Midtown Madness. And the sound effects. That's awesome. Okay, it's a bit laggy though. Ow. That was a wall. It's a bit laggy though. I just noticed that. Yeah, this is giving me so many good memories from Midtown Madness. It's such a cool game. Oh jeez, where do I go? Where do I go? This is not good. Can't. Okay, we're retrying this one. That's for sure. All right, restarting. Oh yeah, and I just noticed the highway to the side. I didn't actually get a chance to drive that in the cruise mode. Okay, we're gonna cut across the grass. It's a bit laggy though. I wonder if that's because it's kind of new as far as the races and stuff are concerned. All right, it's either going to be right or left. I'm going to assume left because I tried going right and or not. We're gonna. No, there's a checkpoint over there. We're gonna get away from the Blitz. Okay, there's a taxi following in with me. We're gonna get away from the Blitz right now. You kind of get the idea. It's a timed race. You got to get from point A to point B. Let's get into some actual races with opponents now. How about it? Alright, so the first checkpoint race is called Looping Around Corners, and I thought, hey, that must entail some cornering ability and such, so why not use the Sports Hatch? It's the pinnacle of economy, handling, and performance in a motor vehicle for this time and age. I screwed that up. Okay, no, we're just gonna get right into the race. I'm not gonna say anything really. I hope that there's like alternate routes and stuff, and AI that takes alternate routes. Okay, is it like just kind of showing off the map before we get in, or what? I know that there's a giant lake, that's for sure. I'm going 999 miles an hour apparently. Okay, I think it might need to restart. See if it works. Might or might not. We'll have to see. Yeah, I don't think checkpoint races work. Let's hope that circuit works. Alright, so last hurrah. Let's see if these races work. I spawned in a circuit race. I'm using the same car, the Sports Hatch.
A bright, cheerful day for cruising around the city.
Well, he did say it was a bit broken. Well, number one, at least the Blitz races work. You know what, actually, despite the fact that I couldn't really get it nailed down, I want to try that Blitz race one more time and see if I can get it completed. We are back to the Blitz race now. Well, the one thing that I really like is at least the Blitz races work properly. It's kind of like a proven concept thing, that there's a checkpoint system implemented, and it works if I can get my driving right. Okay, 3 of 6. Ow. I keep turning and I overcorrect myself. Actually, now that I think of it, I think the checkpoint might be over. I'm going to keep retrying this and see if it works.
Cheerful day for cruising around the city.
Alright. Kind of slow to start, I must say. I mean, there's got to be a special route somewhere. I mean, since this is a race, you're not... I assume you're not able to go in every direction yet. Okay, that's an ice cream van. Okay, well, my time is going to be not very good, so we're gonna restart. I can't talk. Gonna restart again.
Right.
Here we go.
Day for cruising around the city.
And go. Okay. Just concentrate on the checkpoints ahead. Nothing else matters except speed and power. Ah. And apparently airtime. Man, that's a pretty dangerous curb. Man, there's gotta be, like, some way that you can go. Okay, so it's either the sidewalks are death, or it's just not exactly finished yet. So with that being said, I'm just gonna end the video here. If you like this, despite the fact that some of the race modes are a bit buggy, then feel free to leave a comment saying so. And otherwise, I will see you all later.